Okay, well, it looks like we are back, and we are going to be doing 90 Day Fiancé the other way. If you're new here, I'm Anthony, that's David, and we are a binational couple. And we haven't been on 90 Day Fiancé yet. I mean,
We're now never going to go on actually the fiance after what's happening. And we know we were mentioning we might do a video about the reunion of 90 Day Fiancé UK, but that was awful. So, no.
So boring. Yeah, so boring. Sorry. Like, they made a cake and danced around. They did like a whole whatever. What in the Disney is going on here? Okay, well, we're going to be talking about season 6 of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Some interesting characters, to say the least. We got returning couple Shekinah from California and Sarper from Turkey. We also got Statler from Texas, Dempsey from England, Josh from South Carolina, Lily from China, James from Maine, Matalia from Indonesia. We got Corona from Pennsylvania and Inky from Iceland, and Joanne from New York, and Sean from Ireland. So not a bustling cast, but we got like a few. We got a handful of people here, you know.
Yeah, a couple of Gaslighter and everything. It's quite nice.
So, David, what couple do you want to talk about first?
Should we talk about the most problematic first? I think we should.
Well, we all know that would be Shekinah and Sarper, because this is not their first rodeo. You know, David hasn't watched the other season. Oh, I think you did watch a season of this, or some of it with me, where Shekinah was in that one as well. Yeah, but yeah, for the girls that get it, you get it. Shekinah is still being Shekinah. Sarper is still being Sarper. There's a lot of drama. I feel like most of the drama this season is coming from those two, because what is this mysterious woman approaching in the dark, you know, with I need to talk to you about Sarper.
Well, let's be honest. I never got used to watching this kind of show. You got me to see some 90 Day Fiancé clips, and then we watched the 90 Day Fiancé UK, and that's really the first time I'm watching a full season of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. And oh gosh.
No, it's not. It's because, remember, we also I think it was a season. I think it was a season of this one that we did before. Remember, it had the guy from Moldova. Remember, sir? Really? You watched like a few seasons. Anyways, guys, all right, let's ignore him. Anyways, so what is going on with Shekinah and Sarper is, tell us all this time with these two. Shekinah doesn't trust Sarper. Sarper is being toxic, emotionally abusive, manipulative. We even got like a sad sob story about how he used to be like, you know, plus size, and that's why he's just so mean to women, which I'm sorry, I'm not buying, but okay.
Listen, the first time we see them, we've got the girl half naked with some BDSM attires. And it was just like, okay, so that's the way you want to portray yourself on TV? Okay.
Well, you know, she is from Los Angeles, so I don't know.
And the entire thing, for me, it would just make me laugh to just see that the entire, she's actually been going to see the plastic surgeon so many times, she doesn't even look real. And then you got her friends coming over, and even the dog got plastic surgery, for fuck's sake. It was just okay.
Yeah, those two. I don't know what to do with them, because there's a point in time when we all, because if you watch these seasons before, then you would know, like on the first season they were on, she left him. You know, apparently like he made her get out or something. Like she left him, and now at that reunion, that's when everyone found out that they were still together, and everyone was shocked that they were still together, or surprisingly so. And yes, they're going on for a long run with this, I guess. And they're just now applying for the K1 visa, which okay.
Well, she doesn't seem to be really okay with it, which is weird to me. Like, if you love that person, why don't you want to actually do the entire thing to be together? It's just weird. It's just
It
weird.
is weird.
Everything is toxic. They actually try to do point scoring all the time, and just like, do you really have time when you're in a long-term relationship and actually a long-distance relationship? Do you really have the time to just go point scoring every time?
Yeah.
It's tiring.
Okay. Let's talk about Josh and Lily. One of they don't have as much drama. I like Josh and Lily. You know, I like them. I feel like, you know, for someone that lived in China, I get like some of the Chinese culture and things that he probably doesn't get. But it's all surprising to him, and especially how in like, you know, the Chinese culture, the man is expected to work, and
Mm,
you know, not as much as like the woman is expected to work, but so is the man. But the man's supposed to make more money. It's very
mm.
sexist, but but yeah. But I'm really surprised at the drama here because, like, Lily, girl, you knew he wasn't going to be able to work. Why are we surprised that he can't afford things? You know,
Mm.
just
There's this weird thing with him as well. Like, I don't know if it's a language issue, the fact that they actually he doesn't really speak Mandarin and she doesn't really
Mhm.
speak English properly. But I don't know if it's a language issue. It was gaslighting about the wedding thing, the Chinese wedding thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like it just can. It was weird to me. It was weird. Just like they seem that they're talking about things, don't really actually understand each other, which is. Oof.
You know, I mean, and then, you know, he has to use Google Translate, and then it's just, I don't know. I feel like you're going to hear us say this a lot. A lot of these situations could be solved so easily if people communicated a lot
Talk.
beforehand.
Mm,
And as speaking of communicating beforehand, that makes me come to my next couple, my personal favorite couple, Corona and Inky. Now, Corona's family
I love
was
Corona.
hilarious. You know, I love Corona. She's definitely the most vibrant castmate here. I love
We need
her.
a sitcom. We need a sitcom with a family. Because the family was just a hoot.
Yes, Corona is our vampire queen, apparently. No, vampire princess, right? Yeah. Uh,
Mm,
so okay, so with Inky, it is pronounced Inky. David, you know the G is pronounced with a K, but
mm,
I personally feel like Corona is really jumping out the window here with this. I mean, they've been together like a year, and in that year, I don't even think they said they loved each other, or maybe they have,
no, they've
or
seen
something
each
like
other.
that.
They've been together 3 weeks in a
Yeah.
full year.
Uh-huh. And so pretty much she's giving up. She wants to be a midwife. So she's giving up this prestigious spot at the University of Penn to
Mm,
move to Iceland and try to get into a midwifery school in Iceland, which apparently there's only one. So she's giving up a lot, especially something that, you know, she's apparently been working for her whole life. That's a
mm,
lot to give up for someone, you know, and it is kind of weird that it's happening so fast because I'm like, girl, like I don't like her mom said, I don't see a ring on that finger.
mhm. Especially someone, and that's the thing, especially someone who doesn't seem to even show appreciation for actually her in the first place. It
Yeah,
felt like more like a bro vibe than anything else.
I know. That's what I got. Like she got off the plane, he was just like,
Hi,
hi.
bro.
Yeah,
Hi, bro. How you doing, bro? I haven't seen you for weeks, you know? You're fine, you know, as mother, as a wife and kids.
yes.
Pretty much.
Very just I don't know. Maybe it's just
Mm.
like I don't know. Maybe it's Icelandic culture. I don't know.
It could be.
But Inky was just
Mm.
feeling very very like uh
And this funny stuff is, it's the second one. We got the Turkish guy in him who actually expect to actually have the love of their life coming to them. They don't clean their place. They don't make a space for the clothes. Just like, I don't know, the first time you came to see me, there was actually like a full drawers for ready for you. There was the pillowcase was actually for you, and there was all the stuff ready for you. And they don't even bother doing this, and it's so weird for me. Is
I
this six
know.
months like this or something?
And we haven't gotten enough of to really, I guess, process Inky just because we haven't even seen him until like episode 5. We stopped on episode 5. We know episode
Mm,
6 actually premiered this week, which we'll be
mm.
talking about that too. But Inky, it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Like if someone gave up so much that, I would at least be a little bit more excited to see them. But we'll see how it
First
goes.
relationship as well. This is first relationship as well, which is very weird. Just like it's my first relationship. I'm gonna get married with someone from abroad
At 38, and I was like,
at
okay.
38.
And
Yeah.
I love that her parents was like, what's wrong with it?
We all thought about it. We didn't say it out loud, but we thought about it. The grandmother actually said it. She's old, she's fine. She can say whatever she wants, but yeah. It was weird, but I do love her. I do love the way she is. She's bubbly, she's funny, she's a character, and she's someone that could be very easily the kind of villain in a sitcom because she's such a joy to look at and to actually watch. And I love her shoes.
Oh, dude, I need the girl. Where you getting
Mm.
those shoes? All right.
Uh,
Well, speaking of gaslighting,
oh, we have to go
okay,
that way.
it's time to talk about Statler and Dempsey, and I swear Dempsey and JoJo
Siwa.
Siwa. Yeah, I was just like, is this just the British JoJo Siwa? Girl.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay,
so
so.
apparently Statler and Dempsey have been on 90 Day Fiance before, but they're very
Mhm.
new to me and David. So,
Mm.
David, what do you think?
Okay, first of all, I just like this is one couple. I'm just thinking is actually the TV show is completely to actually destroy the life of someone who actually need help
Mm-hmm.
because sadly is the onward autistic and ADHD, and they actually she's gonna be leaving to a foreign country, living in a van. So already this is a red flag because she needs this kind of a bit of like. A love which is a bit calm and a bit like some structure, and this is completely unstructured, so that's actually pretty scary. And then we just discover that she's been gaslighted. She's been so gaslighted to actually sell a car to actually get most of the money to actually buy the van.
Yes.
And I feel so
I'm just
sorry.
Yeah, she did. And you can tell she was kind of gaslighted because she was like, oh, maybe, maybe I did make a mistake. Maybe this. And that's how people who've been gaslighted
Mm,
usually, respond to it. But it's not her first time because apparently her
being
friend was
gaslighted,
saying,
yeah.
yeah, her friend was saying that her ex made her told her the rent was one thing, but she found out she was paying most of the rent and her girlfriend was saving money to buy a house, which she bought a house. And
I lived her.
yeah, okay.
And this we
So,
actually see. We saw the two stuff. We saw the side of Stanley where actually you can really see she going down, spiraling out of control. Just start to get scared about the situation. She's trying to get stuff sorted. You see a friend just asking him this question, and you're thinking, why don't they actually talk about this way before? Because yeah, it's basically that woman actually love her who just is with her because she can provide the money to actually have this van life that actually Dempsey does want, but not Stanley doesn't want it. It's not what she wants, but she's gonna go with it because actually Dempsey want it. And then you got
yeah.
the entire the entire thing when we saw the other side, when you actually realize that Dempsey doesn't really love her, let's be honest. The way she was talking about her, I just weird. Like,
Yeah.
just say that she was a red flag. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. She is a red flag. You bloody dressed up like the evil sisters from whatever happened to Baby James in the last reunion. You the evil one. I'm sorry. This is
Yeah.
weird.
It makes me uncomfortable at times because
It does.
even the car dealership man, when Statler was going to sell her car, he was just like, "You sure you want to know about that? You sure about
Exactly.
that?"
For those who went to like a long distance relationship and actually try to close distance, there is actually a lot of sacrifice to be done, and it takes a lot of we really need to trust the other person really intrinsically to actually do these choices. Like we are talking about selling your apartment, we're talking about leaving a job, leaving friends, leaving family. And if you can't trust the other person, this is actually completely destroying someone's life. And the way I'm looking, Dempsey, just thinking about her own dream of living in a van, while actually the other one's going to be working. So she's going to do whatever she wants because she left her job. She will be just traveling like a hippie around Europe, while actually the other one's going to be working like she provide for them. This sounds
Yeah,
like very one-sided, and I really
very
like.
one-sided.
I feel in the same way. Like maybe the TV show should maybe not allow this to happen. I don't know. It's just weird. It make me feel weird to actually look at love being destroyed like this.
Yeah. Well, at least she didn't sell the Jeep.
She hasn't, but she said everything else.
I know. It's she said you're not gonna end up being on homeless in Europe. Like,
hmm And let's be honest, next time on 90 Day Fiancé the other way, we just saw just now for the episode 5, we actually saw they started to insult each other in the car just after arriving to England, so it doesn't seem to go well from the start. So
I
yeah,
know.
no, it's sad because I do like her. I found her very, very quirky, and she seemed really like she looked like one of these, these characters in horror movies gonna die first, but you feel sorry for her. That's what I can say.
Okay, well, I guess next couple we don't have much on. We have Joanne from New York and Sean from Ireland. They haven't introduced them. We're in season episode 5. Where is Sean? Where is Joanne? Don't know.
No clue. Don't go there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got next up. I guess the final couple will be. Oh my god. I don't know if I like them or if I just find them increasingly more annoying.
Increasingly
But
more annoying.
James and Matalia now. Why are they always crying? What is that about?
Okay. What I can't stand with them too is how they actually make decision, don't care about the repercussion of the decision, and then cry about it. Like
Always crying.
the first thing is, oh, I'm sorry, we're not gonna be able to bring that dog with us. Just like, oh, I should just discover this last week. It's been 3 months you preparing to actually move to the country, and you just last week you discover, oh no, we can't bring the dog right now. That's like last
Yeah.
minute.
and Matalia is happy to be back in Indonesia, but her family's
Mm,
just like, girl, what are you doing? Anyways,
mm,
apparently in the Indonesian culture, according to Matalia, the youngest is expected to take care of the parents when they're,
mhm.
older. So,
And in Thailand too, in Korea, I think.
I'm like, well, Matalia is apparently she feels very guilty that she's not doing
Mm.
that. She's feeling very guilty that she's not having kids, and apparently now she doesn't know if James wants kids. Which again, people communicate. Why are we
I
having these
felt
conversations? I don't know.
I think the for me the red flag was the discussion he had with his brother when he's leaving in a week, and he said to the brother, "Yeah, actually, so yeah, she left to Indonesia. Okay, when she's coming back? Oh, she's not planning to come back. Okay, and what's happening? Oh, I'm joining her when next week, and you telling us now? Yeah, but I haven't
Yeah.
told dad yet. Just like you working for your family." You're actually working for your family. It's a family business. You've done it once, going to Florida with another woman. You done it that already, and kind of almost destroy the company, and you're doing it again, then expect the family to be okay about it. Just like, and it does that with the dog. It does that with that. And not to do that with actually not telling the parents that actually they're going to be staying in Malaysia. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Well, Matalia was also she was telling her sister, that mom and dad don't know that we're going to be staying there. And we'll see how James fares, because he didn't seem too impressed with that room.
He didn't seem to impress the room, and I think and that would be maybe the thing about we're gonna see him. He's so used to his comfort that
Mm-hmm.
actually found himself in a different culture, which is not on holiday, because there's a difference between being on a holiday, guys, and actually living in a country. That's going to be interesting to see, because already seeing when he saw the room, he just already been shocked, like I'm in prison. Calm down, respect the family you're going to be staying with. Don't basically call it a prison straight away. And if you actually were careful, you could have maybe just saved more money and actually get yourself an apartment. But no, don't fucking judge people like this. I don't like that. Don't
Yes.
like people judging.
But, we can say that Matalia's not completely innocent in this either.
No.
She seems to withhold a lot of information towards the end as well. Like, she tells James in the car, "Oh, my family won't pay you. We don't, pay family." And we're like, girl, if talking about moving, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to be working in Indonesia, so we got this job at your parents' place," and then right before you move, you tell him, "Oh, my parents won't pay you." Like,
But again, it's exactly the same thing we talked about last time, communication.
I don't know.
There's no communication. Most of the couple don't have any communication. All the communication they have is to score point, to gaslighting people. And I don't know if it's on purpose. Would you say that actually this casting these people for the toxicity? Because I feel I've got nobody I can actually root for apart from the girl who actually went to Iceland. The other one I can't really root for them. I actually find them toxic as hell, and I feel
Yeah.
sorry for the girl who went to England.
Yeah.
I don't root for any of the couples, and it's not something we should do. Should we should we root for someone?
Maybe. I don't know. But I guess that's all we have on these for now. And we're going to be back after we see these new episodes. I don't know. Maybe we'll start making a video after, each episode, instead of making this one whole, jar. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And as always, Dave, you can tell them if they like the videos, they can always subscribe.
And say hello in the comments. If you have any question, just don't hesitate. We will answer it in the next episode, I guess.
All right. Well, see you guys later.
See you later.
Okay.